Well, this is weird. It helps to question everything. If you like debunking videos, please subscribe, like it, and share it. Thank you. What is this flying object? On the left side, we will suddenly see a white object fly right at the camera. What was that? Is it some type of an alien? Well, it's being passed off as an alien, but we know it's a bug. Why? What is this misty figure? There's a man on the lower right-hand side, but in the middle of our screen, we see just this misty figure. What is that? Is it some type of a fluky phenomenon? Is there some type of a pipe in the ground there where it's bellowing out steam right there? Or is it a ghost? My guess is it's poor quality camera, and that's a camera glitch. Is this Bigfoot? As this man is riding up this stream, he will come to a spot where he will just suddenly stop and start pointing and screaming back at the camera. What's going on here? He sees something that looks like Bigfoot, but then it disappears into the woods and we lose sight of it. Is this real, or is it a hoax? It's hard to see the size or tell the size of this thing based on what we're looking at there. The footage is just too grainy to tell for sure. Normally I'm looking for some type of a bagginess with the costume. I'm not seeing that, but that's only because of how bad the footage is. So I'm going to label this one as inconclusive, just because I can tell something's there, but I have no idea what. Is this door possessed? In the center of the room, we will see that door just open and then shut. Who or what opened it? It's possible it's on one of those springs and will automatically close. If we believe that ghosts can walk through doors and walls, why would they need to open a door? To get our attention? Possibly. Could this be a mirrored wall or door, and so what we're seeing is actually a reflection, and there's a person on the other side of the door simply opened it and then closed it? Nope, just realized it's not a mirror, because when they open the door we see that that rug is the same. Okay, so is string being used, or is this truly a ghost? I'm not sure on this one. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Is this a poltergeist? In the upper right, we see papers drop to the floor, startling that lady. We can see there's no one there, and it is weird how it does fall to the floor. The second camera angle lets us know there's no one standing there. But is she really alone? It appears to be laying flat, but then all of a sudden it kind of wiggles forward. So it's not like just sliding forward, it wiggled forward. I could see a ghost having the strength to do this, but I think a string might have been used. I'm not convinced she's the one that used it though. Her startled jump causes me to think it's not her. But who did it? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. What is this flashing light? The audio is so eerie. I'm just going to let you hear the sound first and then we'll talk. It kind of sounds like an aquarium, where you have a fish aquarium and the bubbles of water. That's kind of what the sound sounds like to me. I don't know if there's a sensor on the aquarium. I don't know what that light is that's flashing. I don't know if it's a night light or some other warning sensor. Could the camera be near an aquarium? And that light that is flashing, could that be like a weather alert type of thing? Or could it be an alarm clock that the way that they wake up is through a light? Is it a motion light for the hearing impaired? Unfortunately, because we can't see the entire room, we really don't know what's going on with this or what type of device that is that's flashing. Is this an alien? So if you're taking a camera into the woods, unless it's very rough terrain, you're typically not pointing the camera at the ground unless you're looking specifically for something on the ground. Now, in this situation, I think they are looking for something on the ground, but I think they put it there. But we're going to get up here and see in a minute here how there looks almost like a gingerbread man. What they find is, it looks to me like a gingerbread man without the candy, or the coating or the frosting that goes on it. But they're claiming that's an alien. Could it be any type of like voodoo doll or something else that's on some type of a string, and that's why it moves very slightly towards the right? Yeah, I'm just not convinced this thing is... Obviously, I don't think it's an alien, but I'm not even convinced it's real. I feel like it's either a CG situation or it's a doll or something that they planted there. But just the way that it's popping out from the background, it just kind of makes me think it might be CG. Who or what flipped this bottle? All of a sudden, a bottle flips off a shelf. What caused it, and why only that bottle? Is it a ghost? Is it a demon? Is it something dangerous that caused that bottle to fall? Or is it simply someone didn't put the bottle on the shelf correctly and it slipped off? Is it someone playing a prank and using a string to pull that off? It is subtle enough that I do believe a ghost could do it. I'm just not convinced a ghost did that. Is this girl a ghost? We see a girl sitting on a chair. Now we don't. Where'd she go? This is pretty creepy. It's a good one. Obviously, his body can block her body, but are they standing near a door that she could immediately turn around and leave? Did she slip down onto the floor where we can't see her that way? At this point, we should see her legs, and we don't. What I think they've done is taken 2 videos of this exact scene. One with her sitting there, and one with her not there. And then they spliced them together and created this optical illusion. It's well done, and I do like it. It's very creepy. What is this shadowy figure? So we see that we're in a hospital, and at the end of the corridor, we see someone walk past that door. They're like this monochrome dark color, like a shadow figure, and they moved really fast. I mean, it's a hospital. It could be a visitor, it could be the security, it could be a janitor, it could be anybody. Just because you think you're alone, you're in a hospital, you're not alone. It is creepy without a doubt, but I'm not convinced it's paranormal. What are these flying lights? We just start seeing these flying lights going back and forth in front of the camera. What are these things? Are we safe? Is it an invasion? I feel like I might have analyzed this clip before. I can't remember. I know I've seen it before, and I know that it's bugs, and it's just a slow shutter speed on the camera that's causing all this distortion, but it's totally bugs. And I apologize if you've already seen me analyze this clip. What caused this tree to run? In the distance, we will suddenly see a tree swaying and then start moving before it appears to have fallen and disappeared. When you first see it, you think, okay, avalanche. But the video gets weirder, which leads me to possible prank or hoax using computer graphics, CG, or special effects, such as forced perspective, in which they're messing with the scale of something closer versus something further away. This could also be practical effects in which they're using some type of a puppet, remote control car with a tree on it or something of that nature. It could also be a costume effect in which, again, using forced perspective, but it's a human being in a costume. It's that second tree that's moving that kind of makes me think it's a costume. I know that they want to claim that, it's trees that have come to life, but it's not trees coming to life. These are not the trees from the Lord of the Rings series. However, it could be inspired by those movies and those books. It's not Bigfoot pulling trees out of the ground. I think it's a human in costume based on that second tree that's moving. Do you see what I see? Did you see what I see? A tree, bending at its knees. It looks like to me a person hunched over with a tree that they're carrying. Obviously, there's multiple ways that we can look at this clip and see that potentially it's not paranormal. You can shop at echopearlcreations.com, which is the official website for Paranormal True or False. You can go to producerjimriley.com to learn more about the man that makes all the music for this channel. And again, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Remember to question everything. Thanks for watching Paranormal, True or False.